Good evening, Raven Nation. This is Coach Gass coming to you from beautiful Ringe, America, the most beautiful campus in the United States. On the most exciting day of the year for the coaches is National Signing Day 2023. Quick public service announcement. It's going to be really cold this weekend, so a couple things. Make sure you're bundled up, and then please don't keep your dogs outside for too long. That public service announcement comes from my dogs, Ferg and Moose. Really exciting day for us here on campus. I want to say, just real quickly, thanks to our coach and staff who's worked their butts off here over the last few months to be able to help put this class together. Thanks to the high school coaches that have worked alongside with us. And thanks to all the players and families that are believing in what we're doing here at Franklin Pierce. We're really putting together a really exciting class. This is really the first class where we've been able to, we have a great core foundation of players here now, and it's the deepest team we have so far. So we were really able to go out and look for players that fit needs in our program more positionally and within our system, rather than just being able to go take great players. And so I'm real excited about what our staff was able to do. I'm also really excited. This is the most amount of commitments that we've had from the state of New Hampshire since I've been here in a recruiting cycle. We're going to end up having 6 commitments here from the state, and they're all fantastic players. It was a good year here in the state, and we want to be known as the scholarship school here in the state that's going to take care of our kids in our own backyard. So we're really super excited about the 6 commitments that we're going to have from New Hampshire. Just going to kind of run through these guys real quickly. Everyone always wants to know who's the quarterback that you signed. We signed a fantastic player out of Amsterdam, New York. His name is Jai Vallon. Jai is a really super athletic kid. He's a great basketball player, really crafty, moves well, throws well on the run, super accurate kid, super competitive kid, and we're really excited that we're adding him to our quarterback room. We were able to sign 2 running backs today. Obviously, losing E.J. Burgess. We have to fill some needs in that room. We were able to sign 2. One of those players is here from the States, from here in the state, Mello Hyde from Merrimack High School. Super powerful guy, hard to tackle, runs downhill, and so I think he's a great system fit. And then Josh Boganski from Maloney High School in Connecticut. Kind of more of a slasher guy. We'd seen him play in person. It was a guy that was on our radar for a long time, and really super excited to add him here to the class. You're going to see when our press releases come out, the most amount of the position we filled the most players in was at receiver. As Coach McBride starts to take over the offense, and we start to kind of change a little bit about what our system is going to look like offensively, we needed to add several players to that room. At the break, we were able to add 4 guys that are already on campus and working out with our team. But our high school class involves Caden Crocker from Foxcroft Academy in Maine. He was another guy that we've been recruiting for a long time, and was actually the first commitment in our class. And is a guy that, is just a dynamic playmaker, can do things at the receiver spot, can motion him to the backfield, play running back, do a lot of different stuff. And then Jack Poirier from Proctor Academy, again here in New Hampshire. Tall, lanky kid that can really run and can be an explosive threat down the field. And then we were able to also add another player from the state, Matthew Williams, from Timberlane High School, and Matthew's going to be a great fit for our program. Like I said, we also added 4 players at the break to our program. Louis Felipe and Damani Domerson from Bridgewater State transfers. A transfer from Post University, Jameer Dixon, and sorry, just looking at my notes here. A guy that we actually recruited last year from Granbury High School in Connecticut, Beach Sessions, is also joined our program. We unfortunately had 2 tight ends due to graduation leave our program, and so we felt it was important to go out and take a mid-year tight end. And we were able to add a very good player named Malcolm Robinson, a tight end from East Coast Prep, a versatile guy that's going to be able to do a lot of different stuff, whether he's in the backfield, put his hand down on the ground, or flex out. We're really excited for him. Okay, and we keep moving. The offensive line class is going to be as good of a class as we've been able to put together here, and it was very specific what we were looking for. And it was that we needed to find length at the tackle position. We have a lot of good players right now at center and guard. Wanted to add some tackles to the class. We're going to announce 2 right now. We're going to have 2 other players that are going to sign with us later this evening. Monty Hanchett from Hanover High School here in the state. 6'7", 305 guy. He's all about power and getting downhill and being very aggressive. And then Tyrone Julot from Ramis Hall, state champion team in New York. He's a 6'4", 260 guy. A lean guy that's super athletic. Is going to put on another 20, 30 pounds here over his period of time. We think he's going to be a dominating type of force. And then like I said, we will add 2 more guys to this class later on tonight. We can't announce right now, but we're really super excited to add those guys also. The deepest position on our football team is the defensive line. We've lost 1 player from last year's group, and we really feel like we got 10 to 12 guys right there right now that can go play games and be really good. So we're adding 1 player to this class. He's signing later on today from here in the state, but we're really super excited to add him here shortly. The position where we needed to add the most player from a depth standpoint was at linebacker. And we really hit a home run right off the bat mid-year with a transfer guy that we think is going to be an impactful guy here in the NE10 immediately. His name's Caden Hinton. He's a linebacker from Antelope Valley College in California. We've actually known Caden for a while, have been recruiting him over the last couple of years, and he's here on campus now, and he's going to be a fantastic player. And then within our 3-4 system, we need to add some great depth at the inside linebacker. We added Frank Brown from Winnacunnet High School here in the state, and Will Gomes from the state championship team at Berlin High School in Connecticut. They're both inside linebackers that are going to add immediate depth to our football team, have a chance to get on the field, and Will is also a great deep snapper. And then more kind of a hybrid safety outside linebacker type of guy who's also a very long athletic player, Harvey Early from Fitchburg, Massachusetts. And then finally, at defensive back, we added 3 people into this class. One of them is an in-state player that came here mid-year. His name is Darian Lopez Sullivan. He's one of the top players in the state last year. Went to Feltram Academy in the fall, and then we were able to bring him in. He's currently on campus and is going to play safety for us in the future. And then we added 2 players, 2 high school players to this class. Amir Mason from Immaculata High School in New Jersey. He's an explosive, dynamic playmaking corner. And Jamal Lee, who was a dual threat guy in high school, played quarterback, but also played safety, hybrid outside linebacker. Is going to be a safety player for us, who is an explosive, super fast player, and we think is going to be a dynamic player in our league going into the future. Over the next week or so, we'll add a few more guys to this class. We're still adding depth to this team. This will be the first time that this will be the deepest football team we have coming back in the fall. We're adding a fantastic class. The coaches and I are extremely excited about this class, and we're kind of ready to finally take the next step and be a dominating force here in the NE10. We appreciate all the recruits. We appreciate all your families, and let's fly, baby.